On the last episode of Gamers Who Hate Other Gamers.
But you like Pokemon.
I love it.
Okay, all right.
Master.
Then you like RPGs.
But how many of them have you played?
I played up until like silver. After that, I just got tired of catching up.
I'm right
like,
there
one-
with you.
If you
We're
can't do the
we're Pokemon
Pokerap,
brothers.
that's it.
Yeah.
Pokérap goes up to 1,000 Pokemons. That's it. I'm done. Let's keep it at 150.
Me and you.
That becomes a whole album at that point. Let's go.
Gamers who hate other gamers, how's it going, everybody? This is episode 16. Thank you for listening. This is Jason, aka Pride of the Commonwealth, and joining me today we got
Eric, stellar hero of the power of cosmic.
and also with us is
Abraham, Johto switching it up.
and we got
Antonio currently going down the underground tunnel, making my way to Vermilion City.
Ooh.
and with us is
Cybertron Soundwave Engineer Humberto.
You already know.
and joining us officially for the first time from the group Gamers Who Hate Other Gamers. Please introduce yourself.
I'm Marcella, or reading Love Poems with Yuri. You can find me at Twitch at mushi_mar, mushi_mar.
So you just recently entered the wild world of Twitch streaming.
That's right. It's been about 3 weeks, I think, that I've been streaming.
So give us the history/origin story, because if the Marvel Cinematic Universe has taught us anything, it's when people learn the origin story, they become fans for life. So
Man, it has to be
Shout
filled
out
with
to Thor.
strife and danger. No, so I've been wanting to try it for a while, and a few people had told me to give it a go too. And
Oh, could we drop some names, please?
I mean, I don't know. Just random people. I've met.
Anybody might maybe on the podcast or something, you know?
Maybe, I don't remember.
Okay.
But yeah, I've been wanting to try it for a while. Decided to give it a go, and ever since I started doing it, it's giving me this like big motivation to improve it in this way and that way. And I think if you find something that gives you that kind of fire, you should really kind of give it a fair chance. So that's what I'm doing. I'm giving it a fair chance, seeing where it takes me. So
awesome.
yeah.
So let's give the listeners a rundown of the games you've been streaming, so they can get a taste of like what your style is. Like,
Yeah. So I've been focusing and want to keep focusing on horror and like story-rich games. So I've been doing, I think I've finished Outlast so far. I've been doing Bioshock right now. Started
Yes.
Doki. So that's been pretty fun. I've heard there's a twist there, so I don't know anything about it. It's been really fun. But yeah, focusing on horror and story gameplay.
Awesome.
Interacting with people.
So I've seen you streaming. You were streaming Little Nightmares, and that's a
Right.
game I was always interested in because it's
Mm.
creepy as hell,
Mm.
and I'm not gonna play it because I'm fucking scared.
Shout out to Fatal Frame. Fatal Frame days at the TL.
So if you know me, you know I'm not too big on watching streams,
Mm.
and
Would you
I haven't
say
heard
you're
just now.
I
down
haven't-
on watching streams?
I haven't watched a lot, but it seems like the few streams I have watched, it's every time you watch I've watched a stream, it's always they're talking about anything and everything but the actual game itself.
Yeah.
And that's why I like what I like about your stream, because you're actually like engaged and talking about the game, what to do next, like any
All business.
As I
hints.
get-
Yeah.
Nah, not. you have to
Everyone
find-
else is just like, yeah, I went to the horse corral today, and the horse visited the horses, and like,
I petted a pony.
I just got
Pony take a big dump.
I just got a ticket. I was standing in
I don't know
DMV
about
for
that
like 3 hours.
yeah, and I think that's really
It's finding a good mix though, because if you are too focused on game, then you can't neglect people either.
right.
Because I don't know, you have to make them feel like welcome, and you have to figure out who they are and what they're about, and for them to get to know you more, to actually care about what you're about and you. So it's a mix.
Yeah, Jason.
Yeah, I
People,
know.
okay.
So if you care about them, they care about you more?
I think so,
Okay.
at least a little bit. hopefully.
Tidbit. Pro tips.
Pro tips. # pro tips.
So how long has it like been building up? Like when did you finally say, you know what, this is about to go down. This is gonna happen.
That honestly took a while, because I'm pretty nervous normally. I'm a pretty anxious person, so Even just getting the camera was the first big step, right? I was going to buy a camera, and then turning on the camera and looking at myself, and I was like, oh, no, never mind, I don't want to do this. And then, I don't know, one night I just got home after work, and I was like, all right, I'm going to hit the go live button, and I did, and that was it. And then I did it again the next day, and then again, and that was it. But the beginning, it took a while. I was pretty nervous. I was pretty afraid of everybody out there.
You've come like a long way in a short time, because like when I last saw you, you were playing Bioshock, and you even have like, you're editing your the graphics and
yeah, I bought a little light that sticks on the wall and it keeps falling off. But I mean, we'll get to pro level someday.
But you got your sub button now, right?
I did get my sub button. I got it.
Shout out.
A few days ago, I became affiliate, so that's pretty fun.
A lot of streamers fail and don't even get that, so you're well on your way.
Yeah.
So for those who, like myself, who doesn't know how significant the sub button is,
sub button means well, you can probably explain it, right?
Oh, yeah.
You're the streamer.
When you hit affiliate and you get your sub button, people can actually subscribe, which means like an actual bit of income for you, and they can donate bits, they can make actual monetary donations. So it opens up the path for you to maybe eventually get to make it something you do as a career. So that's pretty cool. You get some money.
And do you follow other streamers?
Yeah, and honestly, I found that to be really interesting because you can't just start out, and it's going to be really hard for you to start out and just make it on your own. You have to find communities, and there's so many communities and like streamer groups that support each other when starting out. So it's a bunch of little streamers trying to make it that follow each other and then advertise on Twitter, retweet, like your pictures, and host you and raid you, which are super important. And that's been probably like a huge reason of why I've gotten to where I am now. I think the community on Twitch.
Well, I was there day one, and day one you got rated for 25 people.
Yeah, and this person that rated me the first night, her name is Pfeffer. She still visits, and I raid her back now, and she introduced me to so many other people that now follow me.
Wow!
Yeah.
Shout outs to Pfeffer.
Shout out to Pfeffer for sure.
So you'll be putting in that gamer suite of the gamers plugin.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be on my channel right there, right on screen.
But do you see like other streamers and tell yourself like, I can do this better? Like,
whoa.
Well, you don't have to name drop.
Because I don't know a lot about streaming. Like I know like PewDiePie, and I don't watch PewDiePie.
Oh, that's that. He doesn't really. He streams.
That's the wrong one to know.
That's a weird. Maybe that's why you have a bad example.
Yeah, that's mine.
Yeah, that's your.
I think you need to jump on Twitch more.
Like to me, I think I was never a follower of streams, but I understand the appeal, because there is a generation out there who didn't grow up with the couch co-op,
right?
Like a multiplayer, like watching your friends play. They didn't have that growing up, so like I could understand watching someone stream a game online and still being like a active participant in the process.
You want me to tell you what my like appeal to streaming was? Because before I was kind of like you, I wasn't all the way in the PewDiePie spectrum, but I was like, I don't get it. But one time I found a streamer, and like I would type stuff, and the streamer would respond. And there's something about that, like when you're seeing someone playing a game and you say something and they just say something back to you. You have a conversation with them, and you'll be like, what's your favorite song in Final Fantasy VII, or like what's your favorite character? And then they'll say, like, oh, that's my favorite character too. And then they'll mention another game. You're like, oh, I like that game too. So you're like, oh man, this person's cool. And then now they're like, you're watching them and you have a connection with them, and you're like, they're not just some face. They're just like a person who has similar interests as you, and they're playing a game with you. You can have a conversation with them. I think that's the appeal of it.
Yeah, just like recently, there's this streamer that I watch. I won't drop a name.
Don't.
He's not a part of the group or nothing. But I've been watching him for a while just because I thought he was like cool, interacted with me like Eric said. Every time I said hi, he was like, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Like, seemed like he cared about my day or whatever. It's just like, okay, it's kind of cool. Like a real friend kind of, but you're never going to meet them. So there's, as long as you know that in your head, like they're kind of like a friend, but you're never going to be a real friend, right? But anyway, so I just liked how he explains shit and stuff like that. So I watched regularly, and I recently got mod in his stream. So you could...
I hope that's not taking time away from
Of course not. I mean, Mushimar, once her hours are, once she's online, there's only one stream I watch.
Priorities.
Hey,
My Abe mod is pretty quiet most of
family-
the time. Now I know why.
family first. But
Multitask.
yeah, like Eric said, like once, like it honestly, like it was weird, but once like you actually have a conversation, especially with the smaller streamers, right? They have more time to answer your question as opposed to you watch somebody with 30,000 viewers. They're not gonna answer everybody.
Yeah.
They don't care about answering anybody anymore. So you go to the smaller streamers, you're like, hey man, what's up? What you into? And then you might find out you're into the same kind of stuff. So that's how stuff like that. Like that's how smaller streamers get a fan base, I think.
And then because sorry, it's starting out like that is so important to have people, or it's so shocking, at least for me, to have people come in and watch and talk to me. So I appreciate every one of them, so I remember them. And that's cool, because then I get to be like, oh, hey, how was the movie that you went to watch last Friday? Because you told me. And it's like that. It's like, I don't know. You develop your little community of friends.
Yeah.
Friends online, yeah.
And
Yeah,
I'm
like-
telling. Oh no, sorry to cut you
I was
off.
just gonna say, like another streamer, like not the same guy that I was talking about before, but another streamer that's really good at World of Warcraft PvP, and I suck at it, right? But like the rated stuff, but he makes me feel welcome every time. Like, as somebody else comes in, is like, hey man, what's up? And he'll say the screen name, whatever. But whenever I type in, it's like, yo, Bilbo Swaggins, what's up, baby? How you doing, man? Because I've been going there so much.
Right.
He knows my name now, so I'm like, I'm cooler with him than anybody else would be type.
And
So it
let
just,
me, and let me tell you right now, streamers love that. I mean, people who watch streams love that.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, yeah,
from
they-
personal account, like if they remember you, they're like, oh, and then they remember the conversation you had with them. It just
You're like, oh, they
it's
remember
not even-
me.
yeah.
I think that's not so much a streamer. That's just a human trait, right?
yeah.
You like being known.
You want to be acknowledged.
Yeah.
And it just goes back to you're like almost right there in that room with them playing that game because they know who you are. You're a friend,
Yeah.
But
The thing that gets you is
Here
you're
comes
not
the hate.
actually their friend, right? That's the part.
I mean, some of it comes off to me as like fake
Mm.
It has to be though.
because the ones I mean, dude, I had like a
Let me
bad
tell you right
intro.
now. Look,
Everyone's like,
okay.
"Hey guys, how's it going? Thanks for coming in.
Oh.
What's up, Insomniacs V?"
Look, let me tell you right now. When I was in her stream, it did not feel fake at all. Okay,
thanks.
that's all I gotta say.
thanks.
It felt
So,
very genuine.
That's
That's
a-
genuine.
And that's just an important thing, like coming off genuine. Like you genuinely want to interact with these people, and you're not here to like, hey, give me money so I can play this game for you.
What stream did you went into that you got like a bad taste? in your mouth?
PewDiePie.
You went to a cam girl one.
Whoever,
was
killed it for you?
was a big percentage of the screen her body.
Was it like 75% her, 25% game?
no, I mean, I would look up the games. I don't use Twitch a lot, but when I did, I would look up the games I like. I'd see who's playing them, and that was what I was.
But you did some of that stuff on PlayStation 4 when it barely kicked off too, right? Like you used to watch like the PlayStation camera streams. Like,
Yeah,
And people playing that weird with the little robots kicking shit around.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know how to get this. I know how to get this guy into a stream. What was the stream you were watching?
You asking for a name drop?
No. What game were you watching? Sorry.
The last one, honestly, besides Mushimar, was back when what's that game called from the Resident Evil creator?
Evil Within?
Evil Within Part 2.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I was watching-
I got your diagnosis. This is why you haven't made a connection.
Dr.
I'm
Dingy
telling you
in
right
the
now.
house.
If you had stumbled into someone streaming a Suda 51 stream and you started talking to this person and you found out they were hardcore Suda 51 fans and they talked to you like no one ever talked to you about Suda 51, you would be hooked. Trust me.
Yeah, you could. On Twitch, you could search by game instead of just looking at the top.
Yeah,
guys,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So what you're saying is Mushimar should stream Suda.
Yeah.
If she did, I mean, you already got a connection.
Well, I
with
already sent you that.
Mushimar,
I
but
told
you,
you
oh,
about
that's are you just making a request? He's
I've
making
had
a
two
request.
games confirmed.
Killer Seven.
Request, make a
Killer
request.
7,
Killer 7, and then I think something white.
White
White
Day.
Day.
That's
Oh,
not
White
White
Day.
Day.
Oh, that game's
You heard
dope.
about that?
That's not a
I was
Suda
gonna actually recommend that.
I
to
watched
you,
the
but-
trailer for it.
That's
Looks pretty
a
good.
it's like a Korean survival.
Yeah,
I
it's
recommend
cool.
that game too. That game's dope.
Yeah,
You're right.
you seen it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I used
put it
to
on my-
I used to watch streams of that game.
Dude, I played that shit myself when I was in Colorado, and shit scared the fuck out of me. I had to get like a Korean one and patch it to English back in the day because they didn't have it on Steam.
Yeah.
Yet.
You should definitely play that game.
So basically,
how many games are you juggling and until you have to decide like which one you wanna?
I have a pretty long list of games that I'm intending to play. I have an Excel sheet with full of game names. Right now, juggling 2.5, 2 and DLC for Little Nightmares. I haven't gotten through the Little Nightmares DLC, but then I'm juggling Bioshock and Doki Doki right now. So I think I'm gonna keep it at 2.
What is Doki Doki?
Oh,
Doki Doki Literature Club.
Yeah, it's a visual novel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so and it's free on Steam.
Oh,
so
man, you got my attention.
Oh well, I was the one that.
But
REE.
Yeah, free. Free 99. Just download Steam and you get it.
Yeah,
but you said you're still streaming it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tune into that because I want to check that out.
Because I had recommended Yomawari. Which one was it?
Night Alone.
Yeah, to Marcella, and then she was playing it on stream and I was watching her, and she's like,
Tony here's my official game scout.
Yeah, she's like, oh my god, I like it. And then we talked when we went to go hang out for a little while when I got some stuff at Neo Happy. She's like, yeah, you're my game guru now. I really like the game, and because I put her on that game, she's gonna buy the sequel, and she's gonna buy the Liar Princess.
I have Yomawari Midnight Shadows, and the Liar Prince and I don't know.
Liar Princess.
Liar Prince, yeah.
Yeah, Joanna knows about that one.
Yeah, she knows.
But
cool.
Going back to Doki Doki, it's a visual novel, and it's one of those games.
Doki Panic?
Doki Doki Literature Club.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a visual novel. It starts off, you're talking to 3 girls in the literature club, and you read poems.
Yeah.
Keep talking.
Right.
Please,
talking.
Please be as descriptive as possible.
All right, man. So it pretty much got.
I'll give you 2 reasons why you like
Any story that starts off with talking to 3 girls.
They got 3 girls that they got everyone. For the lack of a better term, they got everyone's fetishes. You got the.
Whoa!
I have my wife who chose
They don't know me. They don't know me.
I don't know, man. You should check this. You should check some Let's Plays on that, or watch Mushi when she's streaming it.
Speaking of Mushi, when's the next time you're gonna stream that game?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I start at 1 p.m.
Oh, that's perfect.
So I'm still trying to get my schedule super solid, but I know I'm for sure doing at least Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. Usually I stop around 10 or 10:30. Depends on how good the game is, but around 10. I do nighttime because I have a job.
But tomorrow,
full-time job.
Tomorrow 1 p.m.
Tomorrow I start in the afternoon because it's a longer day.
That's a perfect time for me.
Life, she got life.
I need to make that money.
For some reason, I'm always bored at 1 p.m. I won't say what causes me to boredom. I just say I'm always bored at 1 p.m. around that time tomorrow.
Perfect.
But yeah, I recommended that game specifically because it was free and also because it's not what it seems.
Okay.
That's all I'll say because she's still playing it, so
it's more than meets the eye.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, it's a Transformer.
Ivan actually he watched like Let's Plays and stuff like that, and even he was like, whoa, because it gets.
I've had a few people come into the stream being really hyped that I've never played it.
Yeah,
and that I don't know the end. So
that's the best kind of streamer to watch because you're gonna see their live reaction and like, whoa.
So you don't get in like any assholes like spoiling the games, right?
I haven't yet. I mean,
no,
because that would piss me.
That would piss
me
off.
So far, chat's been pretty good. They just been saying hi, and then when she was streaming that one, they had a straw poll who's the best girl. So they had a little voting thing.
Yuri is the best girl.
So you're saying your mod's gotta be in point for them, especially maybe your IT guy.
Yeah, IT's been a pretty on point mod so far, except when he's playing League.
So 2 questions. 1, where would you like to see your stream go into the future? And 2, what do you have to say for all the stream haters out there? And I know I could name some people, but I won't. What can you say to them to give streaming and streamers a chance?
All right. So first question. Interesting question. Okay. So I'm not I'm pretty realistic, I think. So I'm not super fooling myself thinking that I'm gonna go in and be a superstar in like 2 months. I'm gonna have 200 subs and it's gonna be awesome. But I mean, there's always that voice.
You might have a sub button in 2 months.
She already has it.
Yeah. There's always that voice in the back of your head telling you, well, maybe you can. So I mean, I'm gonna aim for that, and then if I don't make it, I'm still gonna be somewhere, and have fun and stuff. Even just now, it's been pretty fun. So if this could be a career, that would be crazy, like just unthinkable to me at this point. But we'll see. For now, I'll keep my regular day job. It's gonna stay. And yeah, I mean, we'll see where it goes. I'm just gonna aim high and try to keep a schedule and have fun. If I start to not enjoy it, then I have to change things.
And having fun is the most important.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. I agree with that.
And then second, the haters, whoever they may be. I don't know, dude. Just keep looking, because there's people that I know. Even if it seems fake, it might be that maybe that person's nervous to talk to you, or I don't know. But just find a game that you're interested in and just talk to them, and not only to them, but to chat to the other people in chat, because then you start making friends with them, and then you build your community and you start having fun. I don't know. Think of it as playing games with friends, and you'll enjoy it a bit more. So just look around different channels, little channels and big channels, if you want to just watch.
And keep tuning in to Mushi.
And sub to you.
Especially to me. I mean, I'm the friendliest.
MUSHR_Mark.
All right. Yeah. Well, yeah, that sounds awesome. And thanks again for joining us. Please stay back and chat with us while we go into our usual topics of interest. So it is December 1st at the time of recording.
Yes, it is.
And I'm excited.
Peace out 2018.
I hope you guys are excited. Are you guys hyped for PlayStation Experience 2018?
Yeah, man.
Sure.
Rest in peace, dude.
It's been canceled, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it was canceled.
Yeah, it's canceled.
Oh.
Yeah.
But
Sony was
then
saying
why was I just hyped now?
Well, I'm sure they're saving other big guns for E3 2019.
Hell yeah. Sony always kills it at E3, right?
Nah, Sony's pulling out of E3 too.
What?
Oh.
Yeah. They said that they didn't want to have anything big to show, and they didn't want to let the fans down. So
no, wait, that's what they said for this year.
I also heard that's the same thing.
No, next year they said they're exploring new avenues to communicate with.
What does that mean, though?
We don't know, but we could take some guesses at what that means.
So it's canceled too.
No, just Sony out of E3 still going, but Sony's not going to be there. So.
And PlayStation Experience is canceled.
Yeah.
Okay, so right now you were talking about specifically PlayStation Experience that they canceled.
Yeah.
Okay, but E3, that was the thing. The message I was talking about, they said that specifically for E3. Yeah. Okay. What do you guys think that means?
Exploring new avenues?
Yeah, of ways of. I'm like paraphrasing it like the worst, but they said they're finding new ways to communicate with the. It sound to me. I took it as some Nintendo Direct crap,
so
but
I
for
thought
Sony.
PSX meant they're probably going to withdraw from E3 at some point.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're canceling your own shit and you're pulling out of E3,
you're onto something.
Then what are you doing?
At least we'll have all that Final Fantasy 15 DLC to keep us busy, right?
All of it,
man. Have you heard anything about that DLC, Jason?
Yeah, actually, they had that much hype stream, and they canceled all the DLC except episode Arden.
Okay, hold up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I know. Hold up. I know somebody right now is about to go on a rant.
So there are 4 episodes that were coming, but they reduced it to
E3.
1.
Somebody's about to go on a rant. So hold on. I got a PSA real quick. Okay, this PSA is for a certain employee named Tetsuya Nomura. Okay.
Whoa.
Okay, listen, motherfucker. Okay, look.
You ain't no fucking superstar.
This ain't homeroom where you get time to doodle. Okay, you got 2 finals due, and you over here doodling some little Smash Brothers. You ain't even on Smash Brothers, and you posting up pictures of your little doodle of Smash Brothers. Get back to work, motherfucker.
Get back to work, motherfucker.
All right, that's all I have to say.
Yo, how do you know he didn't draw that shit at the Square Enix Cafe on the
I don't care where he drew it. You know when they announced Final Fantasy VII Remake? It's been like 2-3 years by now.
Oh, I know.
And he's been working on Kingdom Hearts I don't know how many years. You ain't got time to be doodling, motherfucker. Smash Brothers, get to work.
As a staff record label and as a motherfucking crew. And if you want to be down with doodling, then fuck you too.
Just get I'm sure that CEO, when he saw those pictures, that little doodle he did, he looked at the payroll. He's like, this motherfucker, like,
how much am I paying this motherfucker right there? Hold on, someone's a pay raise. Someone's about to get deducted.
All right, that's all I have to say. PSA is over.
So, the lack of Sony presence at PSX and E3 2019. My thoughts, this is all leading up to a PS5 reveal.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like.
And I don't want it.
Why not, dude?
Okay, hold on. Do you really want a PS5?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still enjoying PS4 games, but
yes,
hearing about PS5, it's gonna hyped me a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, so
I don't even own a PlayStation Pro. Why the fuck do I want a PS5 already? I don't even own
the Bouncer 2.
Because they're looking into that whole backwards compatibility.
You know what? That might make me hype for PS5.
Okay, so wait, but wouldn't you want E3 if you're promoting a new console, or they're like, fuck that, that's the shit of the past. Regular people can get in there now. We're gonna be on our own timeline, or what is that?
I don't even. I mean, when they announced PS4, it was kind of their own little event.
So they're going the avenue now,
and then they use E3 that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna have their own event to reveal PS5
before E3
2020.
Ooh,
2020 is when they drop the mic and say you could play used games. And,
you can borrow your friend's game. Unlike Xbox, still can't.
You know what's weird about that? I did my own little test. I know this is the worst polling ever. You know, you have to have.
So you asked yourself?
No, I asked other people. I know this is not a reliable source, but I decided to just start asking regular people who weren't gamers that I knew weren't gamers, and I just mentioned PS5, and the reaction was just like, "For what?" It's like even a general, like they're just like when you mention PS5. I know usually we wait 5 or 6 years for the next console, and I feel like
that long.
Hasn't it been?
Yeah, it has. It's been more.
And I feel like that if they are doing that's the only reason, because it's like a routine. But I feel like this iteration, just something about it was different. And I feel like the general public right now, if you mention PS5, they're gonna be confused. Like, I thought I'm good with the PS4.
So PS4 came out in 2000.
It was
13?
13, yeah.
And that was like how many years ago?
Like 5 years ago. It was about to be.
And 6 is like the average lifespan for a console.
5, 6, yeah.
5, 6, yeah.
But this time, why is it this time we're like, I don't want PS5?
Because I think people finally realize consoles will never compete with PC.
Whoa!
Here we go.
And you might as well just give it up.
That's true.
Here we go.
Hot take.
Saying that up until you start hearing the names of the exclusive titles that are going to come out.
The hottest take.
Look, all I'll say is
day one PS5 for me. So
recently, I saw some deals on a PS4 with like 2 games and 2 controllers. It was like $300, right? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong.
It was probably $200.
But I heard somebody, I'm not gonna say who, they just bought a PC for like $1,200. So you know, I don't know. And not everybody's rich in the pockets like that. You know what I mean?
But doesn't that person already own a PS4?
They probably do.
Well, guess what they realized?
They got to upgrade. They got to spend that money. Shmoney.
I mean, why do you...
If you want an uncapped frame rate, there's only one way to go.
I just don't understand why you would have to buy a PC if you haven't even beaten like Nier Automata yet on PS4.
Oh, I don't know. Is that specific to somebody? Cause
wait,
isn't that
coming out for PC?
I don't know.
It is on PC.
I don't even know who we're talking about.
I've said it once. I'll say it a million times.
Uncapped.
You can find anything on PC.
Anything.
No, you can't play Bloodborne on PC.
You can play anything on PC.
No, you can't. You can't play Bloodborne. You can't play Last of Us on PC.
Dial
it back a little bit.
That's what you think.
No.
That's what you think. The 7 Seas might say otherwise.
Yeah, how the hell are you going to play Bloodborne with that's PS4 exclusive?
Think hard about it. Think about it. Think hard about it.
We're not here to talk about legality. We're just saying if you want it,
the ability
I guarantee you it's out there.
Now, I'm open with this kind of worms. There ain't no PS4 emulator yet. They're barely getting PS3.
We're not telling on nobody right now. I'm just saying,
you know why there ain't no PS4 emulator? Because you didn't spend $1,200 on a PC.
That's why there's no PS4 emulator? Because Steam exists.
Oh man.
Doesn't make any sense.
That doesn't make any sense. I don't know.
Because you can play all the hottest games on Steam.
You know what you can't play on Steam?
You need an emulator
you can't play Mario Galaxy on Steam.
I bet you can. I bet you go to young YouTube and type in Mario Galaxy on Steam and something will pop up.
You can't play Fallout 76 on Steam.
You know what? I heard you can't play Fallout 76.
Damn.
Shout out to Ivan because he has that and he likes it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he would play that game.
Ivan has the Tricentennial one. He got it for $60 on Black Friday.
I believe all of that.
Well, wait. He got it on Black Friday.
Ivan
$60, yeah.
And it costs $60.
You know how much that
is a Fallout.
That ain't Black Friday.
Hold on.
That's Great Friday.
The one that Ivan got's usually $90, so he got $30 off. Oh, okay. Yeah, he got the super happy version.
So. Hey man, if you're taking $30 solid, I bought Dragon Ball FighterZ for Switch for $30 when it's normally $60, so that's $30 off there too.
I'm jealous. I was planning on getting that
You
for
better
Switch.
be.
This is the last word I'll say on PS5. It's the development cycles that are just getting longer and longer.
I think that's part of it also.
That makes it like I'm not ready, because it takes. Kingdom Hearts 3 was announced in 2013. It's coming out in 2019. Like, how many fucking years is that? So it's like half the average console cycle. And they keep boasting about the install base of the PS4 being in the millions.
Wait, you say it was announced at 13 and it's coming out 19?
Yeah.
That's not even half the console.
That
is a console life cycle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So why do we need PS5?
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. Like, what does it take for you to want to have a PS5?
I know what it's gonna take. I want to hear you first.
That hype ass fucking video. You're gonna see it and be like, that should look kind of sexy though. It looked dope in my home entertainment system. And then you see the 4K guaranteed or whatever, the 8K, 55 million fucking pixels, whatever the fuck, and you'd be like,
limited edition.
Probably a day one. That fucking Kingdom Hearts 4 limited edition in 2025. You know, hey.
Or you'll see Square Enix make a video and they're gonna announce the Final Fantasy VII remake is coming out for PS5. That will make you buy
almost
PS5.
Inevitable.
Isn't that obvious by now?
I don't want to believe it.
What?
I'm like, I have a PS4. Why do I have to buy a PS5?
I don't want to believe it. Like, how many millions of people have PS4s? You can make your money there. Why? I mean, at least pull a Nintendo and have like the Zelda thing where it releases on GameCube and Wii.
Oh, okay.
It releases on Wii U and Switch. Do that.
That's it. That's the other problem I have with that, because I'm hearing all these rumors that the remake might come out for PS5, but I'm like, have 40,
remake
like,
and Last Stranding.
But I'm like, you have at this point it must be 50 million, at least 50 million user install base on a PS4. Why would you make a game for an install base that doesn't even exist yet when you could release it on here and at least like maybe 40-50% of those people are going to buy that game and you're good?
Because if you release a new system, don't you assume 40-50% are going to buy the new system anyway?
Not day one, not at the beginning.
You don't think so?
Ooh, how many people are going to want to play that immediately?
Not as much as the install base. Not as 50 million. I don't think 50 million people will buy it day one.
But you know, like when those commercials come out, plays best on PS5, motherfuckers going to pay attention. So
yeah, but you have like supply, lack of supply. Everything's sold out for months. You can't get it day one.
But I blame lack of supply on scalpers because that's easy money. So
that's a whole nother story. We're not going to get into that. So Marcella, for the listeners who aren't familiar with you, what is your platform of choice? And a lot of us are console players. So what's your experience with console gaming?
Limited. PC all the way.
PC master racing.
She said we're skipping the BS straight to PC.
Yeah, I mean, why would I limit myself? You know,
she didn't she didn't just draw that line in the dirt. She built a fucking concrete wall.
You know what? I really hate the way she just said that. Why would I limit myself?
Hey man, I've been saying that.
Because you want to play Mario Galaxy 2.
I don't want to.
That doesn't fit my theme.
That's an Owen. Okay, because you want to play Super Smash Brothers.
Nobody wants to
I'm
play
going to get
Smash
exiled from my house if I play Smash.
Really?
Yes.
But the Fatal Frame came out on PC?
The what?
The Fatal Frame came out
Look,
on PC?
man, I'm not here to argue about what officially came out or not on PC. I'm just here to tell you, if you want it on PC, it's probably somewhere. I'm not here to tell on anybody, including myself. I'm just saying, if you want something, it's probably there.
This is
shout out to Sony and Nintendo. Keep doing your hard work.
This is starting to look like some type of like Niflheim takeover attempt. I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna stop it right there because it's not gonna happen.
I love my 200 frames per second. Shout out.
Are you guys tired of hearing about the PlayStation Classic Edition yet?
Tired?
Yes.
I haven't heard enough about it.
Because it's coming out
next week
on Monday?
Tuesday. Yeah.
Anybody saw the
Monday or
commercial?
Tuesday?
December
December
what?
3rd.
Third
That's
is
Monday.
Monday. Yeah.
Anybody saw the commercial for it?
I saw the trailer when we went to go watch Into the Spider-Verse.
What did that look like?
It was like a mix of a bunch of games. Like, I had a Ridge Racer thing, and then I had
Okay,
King
that's what I saw.
suplexing with the
Yeah,
wipeout cart.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
I saw that. That was weird.
Yeah, it was weird.
That was very weird.
Yeah. And they had that little disclaimer at the bottom was like not actual gameplay. Or just
Yeah,
like, what the
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, when I first heard of PlayStation Classic, I was like, that sounds kind of dope. And then I saw that shit today. I was like, that makes me not want to get it. What the fuck
Yeah.
was that? Like, what did I just watch?
Yeah, it was weird.
And then they talk about the games running PAL versions at 50 hertz.
Yeah.
That's a yikes from me, dog.
All I gotta say, America.
Okay.
So you think only our version's doing that?
No,
Or
no,
do
no.
you
I'm
know-
saying America as in I'm promoting America because the PAL version has the lower refresh
This is
rates.
and that's very much tied into frame rates, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially for fighting games. This shit makes it look like it's running in water or something.
Is that on the Japanese version also?
That's a good question.
No,
I don't know. No?
No.
No confirmed?
I just hear it's the American one and PAL, which are kind of.
That's weird. Why did they do that?
Just fuck
It's like I think it's just lazy. Like PAL can't play 60 hertz, but North America can. Rather than make two different SKUs, just send them the PAL one.
Hey, you talking too much sense right now. That's too easy for people. That does make a lot of sense.
It's lazy, so I'm not buying one. Is anyone else buying one?
Hey, man. Can't hate on you for that. I think we're not getting one because we're broke, but
I know that hurts me and Tony and Abraham also because it's like we play fighting games and that frame rate.
how you gonna play Tekken on that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
All the ones that count, I'd say.
Tekken. All I know is Tekken 3 is one of them, and that hurts.
Yeah,
that hurts.
That's the main offender.
that low hurts.
Uh-huh. Whoa, damn. Bars.
Light bar.
So it's a no.
Well, not right now for me.
No, you'll buy it. I know why you'll buy it. You know why you'll buy it, Tony?
Why? Why?
Because let me word this the best I can.
No. Just be wrong.
There are options for, and there's room for improvement.
Room for improvement.
There you go.
Yeah.
There's room for
As
improvement.
As in SNES and NES Classic, room for your own classics.
Uh-huh.
No, I got you on that, but
room for improvement.
right
You'll
now,
get it for that. I know you, Tony.
right now, money's forbidding that. So
So if you could, the hacking community is gonna do their thing.
it's more than likely it's gonna do that.
What the
shit.
hell?
And-
I don't understand that word. Would you say hacking? What is
Hacking
that?
community?
What is hacking? What
You
is
know,
that?
modifying
that's
consoles,
not. That's
man.
illegal, right? I don't understand
Nah,
that.
I do.
It depends.
Never heard that.
I
word
don't
in my
dabble.
life.
It depends.
I don't dabble.
I've seen
heard
some
some people
YouTube
do.
videos about it. So
So you can, this thing obviously isn't gonna have enough memory like the Nintendo and Super Nintendo Classic, where you could just add more games to it.
well, no one knows
that's a
right
good-
now because
yeah.
that hasn't come out yet.
Yeah, that's a good question.
I was actually
There's
reading.
no way you could. It's if anything, I can see like you could replace the ROMs that are already in there,
Yeah.
as in adding maybe add one or two more, but you can't add the whole like library. Like
Nah,
you can.
hell
Wait, how does
no.
nobody
Wait,
have
no.
one yet? If it comes out on Monday, the media at least has some.
Yeah, right.
The media, yeah, but the media is not gonna. Well,
They don't wanna
I
break
don't know.
street
I'm not gonna say they're not gonna hack or look into ways to modify it. But
No. They don't have to look into ways to modify. They can look into what capacity it has
Yeah.
as far as memory goes.
But that's
usually the teardown videos I see on YouTube are the guys that like.
They don't even care. They're just happy they got something free.
No, like they'll get it and then like they go out of their way to make that video. So that's the kind of stuff I like watching. The tear down videos so you can see what's inside.
Mm.
But that's a good question. I want to ask anybody who feel like they can.
I already
answer
saw
it.
what's inside.
Why do you guys
Rainbow Six.
Why do you guys think they haven't mentioned how big the memory is?
Because you're gonna get depressed. So it's better you find out once you buy it.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess that's one way to put it. I mean,
Because
PS
they're like we want hackers and modders to buy this thing, and if they see how much memory it is, they're gonna stay away from it.
either way, I think people are still gonna fuck with it, whether they want it or
They'll
not.
find a way.
Just because of the
Yeah.
PlayStation name.
Yeah.
One guy on Reddit has like pictures of him having the console itself. So people are asking him questions like, what what's the operating system on it, blah blah blah. And he said so far the only question he answered is that, and he said it's a reskin Android OS. So
he can't answer anything. Sounds like fake news to me.
it sounds like some guy that went,
Sounds like he's
he's
lying.
over his head with that shit. He's like, ask me anything, but I don't know shit. So
He's lying.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe World 8 might have it. Who knows?
Hey,
Whoa! Shout out, pay us.
No.
I know something they do have.
Yeah.
What?
That.
Smash Brothers Ultimate Broken Street Date.
Yeah.
Week early.
Yeah,
You guys
you
got
gonna
it?
put them on blast like that?
On blast.
World 8 in
Call them. They'll tell you themselves. Their number is.
Damn.
well, I'm not a Smash person. So are you guys like trying to get this thing early or what?
No, I already pre-ordered it online. When I got paid on Friday, I bought it on the Nintendo website, so I already have it preloaded. And
Well,
that's
when does it come out officially?
it comes out next Friday. But if you buy it digitally, usually they let you play it at 9:00. So
I'll say this right now. My brother, he already took the day off Friday. He's gonna buy some food, some drinks. We're gonna smash.
And he's
it
gonna
up.
plug in that GameCube and
He don't fuck with Melee anymore. He moved
Broken
on.
fucking GameCube controller and fuck it, dude.
Oh
I mean,
yeah,
you
right.
can still plug that shit in. So
Oh, you talking about the game? So I thought he said plug in GameCube. You meant
No,
GameCube
GameCube
controllers.
controllers,
Oh yeah. Hell yeah, we were doing the GameCube controllers, man.
The one that's
So-
already broken, so you do
Hell
all
yeah,
the,
the fucking-
super dashes or whatever the fuck they're
The
called.
fucking little
wave dashing.
the rubber on the top of the analog is gone.
Yeah, you chew that off.
Uh-huh.
Fuck it.
let's get the perspective of a strictly PC player. Marcella, what is your thoughts on Smash Brothers?
I don't play it. I'm not allowed. No, I'm kidding.
Whoa.
Whoa.
No, I don't know. I'm in a divisive household, I gotta say.
Who are the Sons of Liberty
My
behind the
keepers.
scenes?
You know what? You go ahead and just you can drop a name if you want to.
Where is the Lale
This is a safe space here.
Lali
We're
Lule
safe now.
Lo.
No, I don't know. We don't
Please
we don't
be-
have it. We've never
Be
had
as
it.
honest and brutal as possible in your thoughts of Smash Brothers.
I don't see a problem with it. I play it, but I just don't have it.
Is it something that would pique your interest, or are you just saying in general you would play it just because you?
No,
like
I mean I
playing
played
games?
it a long time ago and it was fun with friends. Yeah, no, I it would pique my interest. Yeah. I mean,
So, are you saying then that it's a party game and not a fighting game?
yeah.
I agree, and fuck anybody that thinks otherwise.
That was a yes for
That was
anybody.
a yes. Y-E-S.
Shit. Saturday
It's
we're
like
gonna make
Mario
it a
Party, but more fun. I don't know.
Exactly, right?
We're gonna do a party on
Party.
Saturday with that shit. It's gonna be lit.
No
okay.
street cred. That's for
Lit.
parties and shits and giggles.
You might not know you're throwing shots, but you're on the right side of the fence.
Okay, I'm glad.
Well, we're not getting PlayStation Experience or Sony at E3 next year. We're getting the Game Awards 2018,
That's like next week, right?
December 6th. That's a Thursday.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the day they're going to air it or I know that's the day they're going to record it, but
Usually it's live.
this is our last chance this year for reveals. Let's point out the obvious.
Yeah. Kojima's gonna
Death
be there.
Stranding is going to be there.
Of course.
Of course
That's
it
where it
is.
was revealed. So yeah.
So
Heard
the
a
three of
yes.
I was so hyped for that. It looks awesome.
High five.
Are you gonna buy a PS4?
Hey,
And
man, wherever it's launched, I'll play it. I need to play
Oh,
like
wow.
do you own
You
a
heard it here.
Do you own a PS4 at home?
My household does, yes.
Oh.
Randy does.
The Kingdom of Mar does own one.
Yes.
Do you own Final Fantasy 15?
Yes.
On which medium?
What?
PS4. Yeah, it was PS4.
Are you able to stream PS4 games on Twitch?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, special edition PS4.
Slight
Okay.
flex. Weird flex, but okay.
Is that a whole another avenue if you want to stream PS4 games on?
Yeah, you gotta get
Yeah.
like the capture card and
Yeah.
then hook it up to the
And
So
PC.
that's like a
PS4
whole
camera
other-
and
Wait,
all
wait.
that.
I think all you need is a camera to stream on PS4.
I think so.
Wait,
but I haven't
wait.
touched on
On
it.
the Twitch? I thought you had to hook up with the Elgato and shit.
You could log on
Wait,
to
no,
Twitch
wait,
directly
wait.
on PS4 to share.
Oh, well, then.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I was gonna say because the default options are Twitch and YouTube, right?
Yeah, but what Abraham's talking about is like for certain games they lock you out of broadcasting, and it'll come up with a screen. This cannot be
Yeah.
broadcasted.
Actually,
Really?
no, I know. One
Looking
of
at
those
you,
games
Persona
is-
5.
I'm looking
so
at.
you
I'm
guys
looking
like
at.
anything
I'm looking
Elgato,
at.
yeah.
Is it Tales of Zestiria? Is that the one? Yeah. Or is it
Both of them
Both. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
with Velvet Crow. Whew.
So how do you do that? You can't do Persona at all?
There's a lot of the anime cutscenes and some story plot scene, like when they're
Yeah,
talking.
yeah.
They specifically go out of the way to block it so you can't stream
Oh, be
it.
careful with that. My friend just got hit with one of those. He was
Copyright
streaming.
strike.
He was streaming Breath of Fire 5, and at the ending there was like a vocal song,
Yeah.
and I guess the song was copywritten, and he got like a message
Man.
saying like, "You can't
Bunch of
stream this."
Party poopers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Atlas is really anti-streaming because that when Persona 5 came out, people were trying to stream it just like that.
Yeah.
That was one of the big things that you see, just big blue. This cannot be broadcasted thing on there.
Hey,
So that's
never
why
mind.
Abraham was talking about the Elgato because you use that, you
Capture
plug it
card,
in, and then it bypasses all that shit. So
But
looked
it
into those.
it kind of does because no, you're on Twitch. I don't know because YouTube has an algorithm where they kind of scan through.
yeah,
And
Yeah,
but
they-
she's on
yeah.
Twitch, so she could just
Okay,
log
yeah.
on to
She's
her
on
Twitch
the
and
good platform.
Ooh.
Yee.
For streaming, yeah. I
damn.
mean, for streaming, yeah.
Yee.
Yeah.
Let's talk about something happy. Even
Cause I'm happy.
Are you sure? Are you
everything's
sure this
just
is
been nothing
happy?
but roadblocks and cancellations.
Right.
So let's go around the room. One title. What do you want to see revealed? And they do reveal games at the Game Awards 2018.
Ooh.
We'll start with Eric.
Wait, when you say reveal, you mean world premiere?
Yeah.
world.
And the real meaning of world premiere.
World
Not
premiere.
not a Microsoft press conference world
No.
premiere.
Right. No Andrew
Ouch.
WK here.
Ouch.
Shit. What do I want to see as a world premiere?
Yes.
Wow, that's a crazy question. This is at the game. And it has to be a game that hasn't been announced ever.
World premiere.
World premiere.
This is hard. Okay.
Fill our hearts with hope.
I thought you said it was gonna be happy.
You know what? Go around. I gotta think about this. Go to somebody else.
What?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
You got one? You got one?
I did have one, but then they shot me down.
I got one.
I have
I
two.
want to see a Tenchu announce on that.
Ooh, there we
Whoa.
go.
Oh,
If Swan Song for PS4, Tenchu game from software, let's go.
okay. All right. I'm down with that.
I know Blizzard's gonna be there, so they might try to make it for Diablo
So you're gonna get
Mobile with the
disappointed
Diablo
again?
4. But I'd rather hear a Warcraft 4.
I want Diablo 4.
I know neither one of those is realistic, but I'd rather hear about a Warcraft 4.
I want another Diablo.
Do you want Diablo Mobile?
Nah, I mean, I don't need it. I'm not gonna get it. But Diablo 4.
Would be nice.
Yes.
Yes, it would be nice.
Cybertron Soundwave engineer Humberto.
Diablo 4. That's all I have in my mind right now.
Yes.
No mobile, none of that bullshit. 4.
Full Diablo 4.
Yeah.
All right, I got one.
I got one.
Okay, look, go.
A fucking Final Fantasy VII remake trailer.
Oh.
It's not a world premiere.
You said world
It's a
premiere.
world premiere to me.
You can't move goalposts, man.
It's a 2018 premiere. Square Enix don't care about it, so somebody else does.
All right, I'll do the world premiere for you.
I point out the peak elephant in the room.
I will do the world premiere. I'll do your world premiere, then I'll do my world premiere.
Okay, well, I had another world premiere.
Okay, what is
All
it?
right.
And this was the, I was hoping that we would get a world premiere from Rocksteady Studios,
Ooh.
makers of the Arkham trilogy.
Right.
And it's been a long rumor that the next project would be the Superman universe.
Pass.
Wait, but they
And-
already announced okay, but it's still a world premiere.
And they officially shot it down that it's that the rumors are false. It's not.
Thank God.
Yeah. So it's just it's just a downer after a downer.
Sad
So
podcast.
this was the happy part of the
do you really,
podcast.
do you really want another Superman? They're like 2-0 right now.
Huh?
0-2.
0-2.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Yeah. Superman games. The 64 one I've heard is not that great, and then the one that came out for 360, I heard is not that great either.
Well, this is Rocksteady Studios.
That's true.
Before them, all Batman games were whack.
That's not all of them. Remember Batman Returns for Sega Genesis?
No, it's
that was whack,
Superman.
wasn't it?
That was for Genesis.
That was
Bat-
whack, right?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Wasn't that whack?
It was good to me.
Wasn't that the one
Maybe
where
I had bad taste when I was a kid, but
wasn't that the one where they digitized like it was trying to be like Mortal Kombat?
no, that's Batman Forever.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, you do like GameCube controllers.
Whoa,
Oh.
man, you 2 on a roll tonight. Huh?
Hey.
do you have a world
I
premiere?
got 2 world premieres. One, I'm gonna hit you with the world premiere you want. First world premiere, Yoko Taro announces his next game.
Oh, which
Right?
is
What is
which
it?
is
It could be whatever you want it to be. It's a world,
What do
it's
you
a world
want it to
It's a
be?
world premiere.
This
What
is
do you
about what
want
you
it to
want
be?
it to be.
Look, the reason why I can't say what it is because I only beat Nier once. I didn't get the extra ending, so I don't know if I could even ask for Nier 2. So I'll just say Nier Automata 2 or a sequel to Nier Automata.
Okay, I'm down with that.
Yeah, so that or a brand new IP from Yoko Taro.
Automata, by the way.
Oh, sorry, we made that official, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Automata, Nier
Automata.
Automata 2.
I hate it too.
Or whatever quirky name he wants to come up with. I'm sure he won't do 2 because he has to be different because he's a hipster. And the second one, I'm going to throw out a wild card. And there's a reason why I said the word wild in front of that because they're going to announce the next Wild Arms. And that's never going to happen. That's why it's a wild card. But yeah, world premiere Wild Arms at the Game Awards. Everyone knows that's never going to happen.
Jeff Keighley has his work cut out for him.
Doritos Pope, get to work.
Shout out to Quiet Man for having... Is it called Quiet Man? I don't
Yeah,
remember.
yes, it is.
Shout out to that
Oh,
game for having the
God.
most quiet release ever. No one heard about it when it came out.
They came up with this stick. They stuck to the stick.
This year is just like fizzling out, man. Marcella,
Hi. Mushi underscore Mar.
what are your general thoughts on the Final Fantasy franchise?
Yeah. Well, I dabble in 14, so new expansion announced. Hey. What is it, Shadowbringer?
Oh, Shadowbringer. Did you see the trailer?
Blue
I did
Mages.
see Blue
that trailer
Mages.
was dope, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blue Mages.
Gunblades.
Oh yeah, they got
I
gun
think
blades.
Abe already reserved Blue Mages. I'm not sure, but
Yes.
yes, okay.
Gun blades. Shout out to Marie.
Right.
But just like well, that's gonna bring us to a little segment we like to call Rapid Fire, name pending. And since you are a guest, Marcella, you will be in the hot
you
seat.
keep scaring me, man.
Hey, look, Marcella, look, don't be scared. But
Too
all
late.
I'm gonna say is there's a specific question that I am really anticipating.
Don't be scared, but there is a right answer to everything.
So I'm gonna ask you a series of this or that questions.
I'm gonna break
You
down.
just have to pick one, even if you don't know what I'm talking about. Whichever sounds better to your ear.
Got it.
Without
Pick
thinking
that
too much.
Boom.
Freestyle.
Go.
Rapid
Off
fire.
the top,
Rapid
off the
fire.
top, off the top.
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Wait, I gotta focus. Wait. Okay.
Okay, here we go. Rapid fire.
Wait. Okay.
Ken or Ryu?
Ryu.
Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter?
Street Fighter.
Turtles in Time or Hyperstone Heist?
Fuck the second.
Hyperstone Heist.
Okay.
Streets of Rage or Final Fight?
Streets of Rage.
Bars.
Automata or Automata?
Automata.
Final Fantasy 6 or Final Fantasy 7?
7.
Genesis or Super Nintendo?
Genesis.
Goku or
Sorry.
Goku or Vegeta?
Goku.
Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
Scorpion or Sub-Zero?
Scorpion.
Titus or Titus?
Titus.
Aerith or Aerith?
Aerith.
World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy 14?
World of Warcraft. Yes! It's OG.
Yes!
It's OG.
Cosmos or 2B?
2B?
Don't worry. You only
wrap it up.
You only hurt one person in the room with that one.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up, B. Wrap it up,
I
B.
offended one.
That's gonna wrap it up for Rapid Fire. Let's give her a
I've
hand.
made enemy.
Enemy.
Okay, one enemy.
Let's cover this now because it is December. We're gonna wrap this year up. What's your game of the year for 2018?
Okay. Red Dead Redemption 2,
He
I
just
don't
said
have
that.
it yet.
Right.
Monster Hunter World,
Yeah.
God of War,
Yeah.
Fallout 76,
Come on,
Assassin's Creed?
man.
Spider-Man,
No.
Battlefield 5,
No.
Ugh.
Far Cry 5,
No.
Ugh.
Call of Duty Black
No.
Ops 4.
Yeah.
Shout out to Humberto.
Shout out to Cybertruck Cyber Engineer Humberto.
Forza Horizon
Hell
4,
no.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey,
Hell no.
Nino Kuni 2,
Hey.
Celeste,
Hey.
Dragon Ball Fighters. That's the Dragon Ball Fighters. Yeah, there we
Game of the
go.
fucking year.
Oh,
We
shit.
have the winner.
Oh, shit. Wait. Hold up.
No. There's no
No,
wait.
hey,
There's no
that's
wait.
it.
Dragon Ball Fighters happened.
Dragon Ball
motherfucker.
Fighters.
That wins.
Fucking
Yeah.
Game of the year.
Dragon Ball Fighters. Game of the year.
Oh, so Calibur.
That's right. Soul Calibur.
Oh, yeah, so is that Dragon Ball Fighters.
Dragon Ball Fighters.
Dragon Ball
Fighters.
Fighters. Game of the year.
Also, no, Dragon Ball Fighters.
The Gamers Who Hated the Game is official pick for Game of the Year.
Dragon Ball Fighters.
And
Not
this has-
FighterZ.
This has nothing to do. We were now swayed by the fact that Tony's wearing a dope ass Brawly shirt.
Primitive
right now.
Brawly shirt.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Has
Nobody saw
nothing to do
that.
with it.
You can't see that, so
That
you don't know.
That did not sway us in any way.
Real quick, one game. What are you playing at the moment? I am playing Fallout 4, giving it a second try because I didn't get into it the first time. But Fallout 76 was received so poorly that I thought I'd go back and give it another try. And I'm actually kind of having fun this time.
Hipster.
But
Fallout 4 was a really good game. You can't even hate on it, dude. It was
Yeah,
really good.
They said Fallout 4 or 76? I heard
4.
that.
4.
Oh, I heard that wrong. Okay.
Yeah.
You're not a
hipster. I don't play Hyper Dimension Neptunia. What the fuck?
Hey, man.
That's a hipster right there. What are you playing? What are you playing at the moment?
The last game I played was Cosmic Star Heroine because shout out to the PSN
Hey.
flash sale. It was like $4.
Is that the one that looks like a Final Fantasy
It looks like
Star?
Fantasy
No, it looks
Star.
like a
Fantasy Star.
Well, it aesthetically is Fantasy Star, but gameplay is a lot like Chrono Trigger.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I've
Oh.
been
I know you
keeping
know.
tabs
I know
on
you
that.
know.
Trigger,
I know you
not
know.
cross.
'Cause that one,
I'm
yeah,
not-
it
I'm not
does.
talking to you. I'm talking to the people.
Okay,
listening.
okay.
It does look
Because you're
pretty-
looking at me,
Yeah, it looks
so I was
pretty
kind of
cool.
confused.
I've seen that one. It seems pretty cool.
Eric, you said trigger, not cross, right?
I said Trigger.
Somebody likes to say that wrong on this podcast. But
Antonio?
Right now I'm playing Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Not Eevee, Pikachu.
What's the difference?
Difference being who's on your shoulder, on your head. You know, Pikachu rides on your shoulder, Eevee's on your head. And also there's like 6 Pokemon difference between both of them, so they got the trade thing going still.
What do you? So it plays like a traditional Pokemon game, right?
Yeah, it plays like an OG one, you know,
Uh-huh.
but with analog controllers,
I
so
just-
you can go all directions.
I just want to say this: when they first announced that, I think to the general public, maybe they did a good job, but to like Pokemon fans, I think the way they advertised that was weird because
Yeah.
I thought it was like some weird
Yeah,
Pokemon
yeah.
Go weird ass.
Yes,
but then
me
later,
too.
later on, I found out I was like, oh, this is actual like more
Yeah.
legit Pokemon.
I
It's
watched
like,
streams on
uh,
it, and I
yeah.
found
It's
out.
kind of like they mixed Pokemon Yellow with Pokemon Red and Blue.
Yeah,
So
but,
it's like the only thing that's different is catching Pokemon. It's Pokemon Let's Go.
mhm.
But the trainer battles are the same OG trainer battles.
That sucks. I think the marketing on that was really weird. It was
Yeah.
confusing.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it. It's just blowing my mind seeing everything in like 3D, you know, redone like that.
Yeah,
It looks
yeah.
really nice.
Yeah, I
You got to see the new Saffron City if you have.
Oh man, yeah, I gotta get it. I gotta eventually get it. I was just confused. I'm still trying to like reorient myself after seeing that trailer.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Aren't there Pokemon Go mechanics in this game?
Just for catching.
See,
And you're okay with it?
You think Pokemon Go, but it's like barely has anything to do with. Pokemon.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh sorry. We're
Catching Pokemon is
Okay.
like Pokemon Go, except you don't
Ah.
have to fling unless you're using the Pokeball control. You kind of do the motion.
wait. So there's no battles?
No, there's trainer battles, but those are like regular Pokemon battles. But you don't battle wild Pokemon. It's Pokemon Go with that.
Let me
Wow.
Yeah.
let me
Okay.
ask you this.
Go.
Because when this game was announced,
Yeah, yeah.
they pulled like a I don't know if you remember when the Nintendo DS was announced.
Yeah.
They were like, this is not a
Mainline.
replacement for the Game Boy. This is
Yeah.
its own thing. We still have Game Boy coming up, like the next iteration of Game Boy.
Yeah,
But what happened? The
They-
DS was like a smash hit.
yeah.
Game Boy is now dead.
That's that. It
Hey,
printed
don't,
money.
let's not use the word dead.
It printed money.
let's say
just like the meme.
let's say legacy.
Legacy. I like that word.
You can
Big booty Game
sugarcoat.
Boys are
You can
legacy.
sugarcoat all you want, but that boy is dead.
Rude boy. Rude boy.
So-
Very alive in somebody's house.
What I'm trying to say is,
Yeah.
if they were, Nintendo said the same thing about Pokemon, Eevee, and Pikachu. This is not the next mainline entry.
Right.
This is its own thing. We have the next mainline entry Pokemon game.
Yeah.
Next
Let's
year.
say this game sells and goes like sells like the DS.
Uh-huh.
Would you be okay with this format taking over the mainline Pokemon?
No, he won't be okay because they already Game Freak already announced that another Pokemon mainline console game.
Yeah,
is
where's it
coming out
at?
for the
Where's it
Switch.
at? Where's it
They're
at?
working on it.
Where's
They haven't
it
announced
at?
it because
This is-
you're playing Pokemon
No,
Eevee
they're
and
not
Pikachu
working.
right
They're
now.
not
This is-
working
They're
on
working on
it.
it
Right.
right now.
This is what I think.
They're not working on it. They're waiting and see. That's what they're doing.
I think the reason they brought this out is to see what they could do with Pokemon on the Switch.
Yeah.
Hopefully they keep the good stuff and get rid of the Let's Go bullshit and make a traditional game out of it. But I think like the updated graphics works. The new animations, they look amazing.
The Pokemon following you and being out.
The Pokemon following you, that looks cool. You can ride on them, whatever,
Yeah.
you know, all that stuff is cool. So I'm hoping they only take the good and leave the bad.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is like, let's see what we can do on the Switch. And then the next game, we already have the groundwork done. We just, you know, new story, new Pokemon.
Just totally
whatever.
testing the waters for sure.
I don't like what I'm hearing right now.
What did
No, I what you're saying is reasonable, but it's a if it happens that way. But if it goes south, I don't like the fact that it could go that way.
So you fear going all the way Pokemon Go as opposed to going back?
Yeah, because they already announced that it was gonna be like a console game. So I thought they were like two separate games. But what you're saying makes sense. That's why it scares me.
I'm just saying it just could be the groundwork.
It could be.
I'm
yeah,
just saying.
Yeah, I wanted them to be two completely different type of projects. I wanted one to be like the hardcore that they've always been serving to the people from like Silver.
This is speculation.
Silver,
I could be wrong.
Yeah. You could be wrong, but what you're saying makes sense. That's why it scares me.
I am a sense-making kind of person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, sorry, man. If you're having fun with it, then that's all that counts, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I remember playing Red and Blue back in high school, and I really had fun with it. So seeing that shit in full 3D with, you know, smooth movements and shit, they do kind of callbacks with like the poses. The poses are the same, so that's pretty funny. Like you see Brock doing now it's the Wakanda Forever sign, so that's pretty funny. But yeah, I really enjoy that game. I thought it was gonna be stupid, but it's actually pretty fucking cool.
I wish I didn't get the wrong message from that game. I'll eventually pick it up.
Yeah, I mean it's worth it, especially for old heads like that. You'll see like all the callbacks, and be like, damn.
Shout out to how old you guys think we are right now.
Undisclosed.
Marcelo, what are you playing at the moment?
I'm playing Bioshock and Doki Doki on stream. I am playing Ultra Sun on my DS.
Oh.
I didn't want to pick up the new one. I don't know, but Randy has it. But I don't know. I'm sticking to Ultra Sun.
I don't know.
Would you ever stream that?
Ultra Sun? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I do mainly shiny hunting. So
hey, it's got ghost Pokemon, so that's her, right? That counts.
I don't know Randy, but I do know an IT guy.
Oh, IT, yeah.
He will remain mysterious forever.
I think the
shout out to the IT guy.
The most horror that Pokemon ever gets for like the 3DS.
You're gonna say the balloon one, huh?
No, I meant the most horror you get out of those games is reading the Pokedex entries because some of those
they're
are
messed up.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
You heard about Drift? Is it Driftloon?
Driftloon. Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Cubone pretty fucked up too.
Yeah, that one's fucked up too. Yeah, that one's.
And the newer was it Gengar or Ghastly that was really messed up?
Gengar.
Yeah, that gave me nightmares.
Yeah, Pokemon gets dark randomly.
From
For no reason.
A theory that the Gengar is the shadow of what is it? Clefairy?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Pokemon. Some disgruntled programmers trying to get some
Go
shit up his
into
chest.
Sun and Moon and read the Pokedex. That shit
Yeah,
is wild.
yeah.
Or Cerebi. Read that shit
Okay,
on Cerebi.
somebody's
shit.
no interest whatsoever. But you're about to be sorely disappointed
Trust
when
me,
you ask me what's going on.
if you read that stuff, you're gonna be like, "What the hell is this doing in this game?"
Yeah.
Abraham?
Yes, as I said, you're about to be sorely disappointed.
Wait. As long as you're not gonna say Dragalia Lost, I'm okay. What are you playing?
I'm not going to mention the cell phone game that I'm playing. It is not Dragalia Lost. It's Epic 7. But
that is a
I got
cell phone
Dragon
game.
Ball Fighters for the Switch on Black Friday. Like I said, $30.
Nice.
Played a little bit of that. But a very kind donator, my brother Tony, gave me $60 for the eShop. And I'm going to be playing Let's Go Eevee.
What the hell was it, your birthday? Why you give you just because
It's Abe Day, baby.
Uh-huh.
Well, the original plan was I wanted to get the Super Smash Bros. Special Edition, you know, like the controller and the steelbook.
Yeah.
I went on Friday to GameStop.
It's a pro controller?
Yeah, it's a pro controller
Okay.
and the game and the steelbook. Kind of like, you know, like the Xenoblade I put up.
Yeah.
That's a steelbook too. I should have brought it. It's really
I hate
sexy.
you for that. You should have brought it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I would have
tried my hardest to bribe
I
you.
mean, as a Xeno fan, I figured you would have had it. So, you know.
Man, let's not get there.
Yeah, going back to this, I went on Friday to try to reserve it to get laughed at and said, you know, sold out. So I was like, okay. Then I heard about a certain shop might have it on the weekend, and they did. But today, when we went to the mall to go watch Spider-Man, we were browsing the Zumi shop, and I found this really cool shirt. So this shirt plus a shirt for my brother Abraham. And
For all the listeners who can't see your shirt, how would you describe it?
Sexy as Honestly, I've been
If
looking
you
for
like,
this
if you like pectorials and you like abdomens and you like gains,
spiky
this-
hair,
you like
spiky
Saiyajins.
hair.
If you like Goku haters, you will love this shirt.
And it's kind of conflicting because I like Goku too, but I like Broly just a little bit better.
who do you like more, Goku or Vegeta?
Goku all day.
Come on.
Come
Whoa, what is
on,
this?
is that a real question?
What is this, rapid fire?
But yeah, because of that, I ended up just spending that Pro controller money. So I was like, you know what, Abraham, we'll give you the $60 eShop, and you figure it out. Whichever one you want more, just go for it, man.
And yes, I chose Pokemon over Smash.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's not rapid fire. This is semi-auto fire.
It's 3-round burst.
Cybertron Soundwave engineer Humberto, recovering Diablo 3 addict. What are you playing at the moment?
I think I'm still at level 400 and the Paragon.
The fuck game are you talking about? Level 400. What game are we talking about? What RPG is this?
What grade rifts are you doing now?
13.
God damn, I need to play with you, man.
And I was able to get to level 70. So
How'd you go from 400 to 70?
Oh, it's because you main level from 1 to 70, and then they do Paragon levels, which go to like 10,000. Those are like
but the greater rift of level 70 I'm talking about.
Oh shit!
Yeah, bro.
Oh, he's slight flex.
Yeah, no, that's
Just
a
a
big
little bit.
flex.
Just a little
That's
bit.
a big flex.
But
flex, but okay.
but I took a break from that and I jumped on Pokemon Let's Go Eevee all day.
That's
Eevee kill shit.
That's the one on your head, not the one on your shoulder. Right?
All right,
Pokemon is taking over.
yo, I'm gonna get this
Head
out.
and shoulders.
I'm gonna get this out of the way. When Eevee talks, does it sound like it's saying "Yeah, boy"?
Does it really?
Yeah, it does.
Pokemon Pantene Pro V.
Yeah, man.
Hot Oil VO5.
Well, besides all the Pokemon we already talked about, I jumped on Celeste for a little
Oh,
bit.
how's that?
Whoa.
It is good. It's difficult. It's harder than Super Meat Boy, actually.
Ooh.
No way.
Blow
Yes,
claim.
no
That's
way.
a blow
Wait,
claim
hold on.
right there.
Boys,
Are you sure you're just not playing it wrong?
When you're talking about Meat Boy, you talking about vanilla Meat Boy or the levels after you beat the game Meat Boy?
Vanilla Meat
Because
Boy,
I beat the
guess.
shit out of
Man,
Meat
but
Boy
that-
and
that
those
gets-
dark levels.
So
Yo.
I guess yeah. So then the vanilla ones. I'll say.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yo, shout
'cause
out-
I only went through like maybe 4 levels.
All right.
Shout out to PlayStation Flash Sale again because I bought Super Meat Boy.
Oh shit! Where?
Nice.
It was like
What do you think?
it was like the price of a cheeseburger. I haven't played it yet.
Oh, you
haven't played it yet?
I just bought it.
Hey,
Yeah.
recommendation? You probably want to get a controller on sale because that shit will make you want to smash controllers like
Yeah,
Wait,
nothing
on
else. Dude.
a PS. Oh yeah,
Super
yeah,
Meat Boy.
yeah. I think the angriest I've ever gotten with a controller is I've like kind of just tossed it on the bed and it bounced. That was it. I've never gotten that bad.
Well, I went to the PSX last year, and they had the next part of Super
Meat Boy Forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know when that's coming out, but I guess that will be my wish.
But are you still gonna get
Or-
Celeste on physical when it comes out, or?
Yes.
All right.
You already know.
Collector gon' collect.
And that's going to do it for us today on Gamers Who Hate Other Gamers. Once again, this is episode 16. Thanks to everybody for listening. This is Jason, down with the future. And joining with us today was...
This is Eric. I said it once. I'll say it again. Pira over Mithra.
Abraham, you can come get this 16 work on the Switch now.
Antonio currently doing hood rat things with the homie in Blackwater.
and our special guest.
Hey, Marcella, the blue mage will be mine.
Okay.
And once again, where can people find you on Twitch?
Yes, I am on, I guess, twitch.tv /mushi, MUSHI _mar.
Press that shiny new sub button.
Yeah, man, sub button. And I'm on usually evenings playing horror and story-rich game.
Or Pokemon Ultra Moon.
Or Pokemon Ultra Sun.
Sun. Oh, God, got me. Got it wrong. Sorry.
And also with us is Cybertron Soundwave engineer Humberto.
You already know.
Fucking pay me.
Get back to work, motherfucker.
Back to work, motherfucker.
Going back to Eric's original point, Mithra over Piro, but you know I'm pretty biased. Go.
As a
Speak your mind,
newcomer,
man.
I like Mithra.
This
You like
gonna be-
Mithra?
I think so.
Which one's
You
Mithra?
saw her picture.
Mithra's
I saw
the
her
blonde.
picture. She
I want
looks
to see
cool.
which picture you saw. Which picture did you see?
She
Was
saw
it
that
was it
she-
front view or side view?
No, she saw
Front
the she saw the Pyro behind view.
I saw both.
Okay, and you say Pyrrha over Myth?
No, Mithra. I like Mithra.
Yeah, don't get it twisted, motherfucker.
which one's
She
Mithra
said-
again?
Mithra's the blonde.
The blonde.
She likes the blonde one.
I just like
Yeah.
I like
Oh.
the green accents.
Okay.
We'll go with that.
You like Pyrrha?
Pyrrha's the redhead, right?
Redhead, yeah, Pyro.
Fire.
We got a bunch of blonde Aryan race
Right.
lovers over
Hey,
here.
wait, Joanna, what'd you say? What'd you say?
Have you seen both?
He doesn't want to get in trouble. Leave him alone.
Yeah,
Leave him
man.
alone.
I figured
He
that
likes-
in my head, right?
Whoa, we're trying to set him up, man.
He's on the Mithra kid.
No trouble in that paradise.
Which one's Mithra again?
The blonde one's Mithra.
Sorry, which one?
What train you on?
Mithra.
Oh, man.
Rick.
Respect, right there, man.
Mithra's the blonde, right?
Yeah.
You know
You
what?
want? Hey, you want to see the pictures?
I'm terrible with
I
names.
think he's trying to get to that.
All right, we're
I
gonna cut this out, right? Because to some people, this is actually a spoiler. I don't
Nah,
think
man,
this
we're still running the closing music.
That's Mithra.
not showing Pyrrha.
That's Mithra. I'm gonna show you Pyro right
Oh,
now.
dude.
That's just been on loop for like.
Jason, I forgot. I was going to mention congratulations on those shoes, dude.
Oh yeah,
PlayStation
The
shoes.
Paul George, John and
BGs.
Ringo PlayStations. Which one's the blonde again? Mithra?
Yeah.
I like Mithra,
Dang.
and that says a lot because I don't like blondes.
Right.
Sailor Venus and Mithra. That's
You know why you like Mithra. You haven't played the game. When you see both of their attitudes, I think you'll prefer Pyrrha over.
Whoa.
If you love the hating, you love the gaming.
You are now hearing the Japanese boot up screen for the Sega Saturn.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's a sexy ass sound, man. White Saturn.
Peace.
Later.